Hey guys. Well, I saw yesterday several messages popping up at the end of the day from what would be their agents, I do believe, saying they're coming back, and uh, and I sure the hell don't know why. I'll tell you that because I've made myself perfectly clear. I'm done with all that, and the Princess of Darkness we didn't have a contract with any more than we have a contract with Darth Vader, and we don't. We don't have agreements with these people. Those were just thieves, brigands, highwaymen, opportunists, grifters who decided to capitalize on an opportunity to take whatever they wanted, basically, as far as I can tell. So, again, we still rebuke and repudiate the forces of darkness, all them of the darkness, all those that have conspired against us, and we reject them and, of course, as I said, repudiate them in all ways and repudiate any claims they may have against us or any claims of any um, agreements, business, or anything like that. And heaven repudiates all of them for me as well, um, and defeats all their plans against me, all their mechanisms, traps, their stories, and their lies. And that includes any defamation of character. It's just going to simply, any of their efforts against me simply is going to be defeated by heaven for me, because I'm the winner. Remember, the book is written that way. I'm the winner. I'm the one who rides blithely away with the good prize, which I don't know exactly what it is for these guys. I think it's to rule or something like that, and to me it's like the real prize to me is to leave and be with our Father in heaven, because that's the prize. That's, if you've ever felt it, okay, then there you go. You know. And that's where you're going. That's what it is. Once the light has touched you, that's where you're going. So again, I am the day. Heaven makes us the day without the other, without the forces of darkness, shadow, or night, anywhere in this vessel or upon it. Heaven keeps us in a good place. If we're not in the Father's house, heaven keeps us in a good place. But our Father in the sky has made us sky. We have been accepted by them. And so they do keep us in a good place, and they keep us cool, calm, and peaceful on the inside and on the outside too, covered in that good stuff that keeps out everything not good. And of course, we're made repellent of all that is evil. Amen. In the name of the Prince of Peace, the truth, the light, and the life. Our Father who art in heaven, amen. So yeah, we're just continuing on that way without any type of partnerships with anything of magic, because magic is not a part of what we are. It's not. It's in a different class, and it's part of a different family. I'm not a part of that family, so we won't be doing anything with magic. And of course, this whole love thing, again, don't trouble me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down for any kind of love with anyone who brings me troubles. Not any kind. I'm just done with it. That's that. Don't bring me any troubles. If you're contracting with the devil or any of the forces of darkness, you are considered a part of the enemy, and ergo is rebuked, repudiated, rejected, renounced, and of course eliminated from us completely, uprooted from us completely, leaving no trace of them here. And again, I say that in the name of the Prince of Peace. Amen. In his name, our Father who art in heaven, amen. So therefore, we'll have no connections between anyone or anything that would consciously or unconsciously cause connection, or possibility of connection between me and the evil witch or the wizards or any of them. Again, amen in the name of the Prince of Peace, our Father who art in heaven. Um, I woke up this morning and it was all good until, this hot stuff started coming down on my belly and stuff. But again, last warning on that, kids. That's just all there is to it. People will get hurt. Anything that hurts me gets hurt. That's all. Anybody who does bad things to me, bad things happen to. That's the way it's always been. It's the way it always will be. That's just the way it is. In the name of the Prince of Peace, our Father who art in heaven, amen. But past that, hey, I do believe things are improving. The catalpa trees have made it look like they've snowed on the ground underneath them. If you've never seen a catalpa tree, you probably should go look one up, find one. It's real easy to find right now because anywhere, close to this area, they're all shedding those flowers. And you go out and look in the morning, and it's like, why is there snow? It's a beautiful little sight. It means summer is just right around the corner. And I understand that we'll be taking even higher flights soon. I think I might be getting a cigar because I'm going to go far and fly high and never again, ever die. Because we've already done that too much. I came down from up there. I'm supposed to go back up. That's what we're doing. Whether we're making a circle, because there's a better home awaiting in the sky by and by, or because they keep on saying, oh. But then there's the ooh, or we're making a U-turn and going back up. Either or, it doesn't matter. We're going back up. That's what we're doing. That's how it's going to go. We're getting better every day. We keep improving every day. Every time we go to sleep, it seems like we wake up a little bit more improved, a little more upgraded. And I'm awfully happy of it. Again, I woke up and past the bad stuff. See, like right now, I can feel a warmth that's up on me. It's above my waist. And I'm not sure that should be there. It's isolated. And I can feel it. And people are acting like I've just now become sensitive to these things. No, I was a lot more naked before, so I was even more sensitive. And but I am sensitive to it now. I always will be aware of the other things that are with me. I'm not exactly sure how aware, but I'm sure that's going to improve as well. But yeah, I woke up hearing Band on the Run. Band on the Run. But it was the line about giving it all away. That always struck me. It always did strike me as very significant. If we ever get out of here, because to me it's like you've been here enough or been here enough times or whatever that if we ever get out of here, when we get ever, but I'll just put it to you like that, when we get out of here, because that is the story, we win. Whether or not they like it, whether or not they think that they have all the rights and reasons to be the winners, they're not. I am. My team. We're the winners. And the whole thing that strikes me about that line is that, it's like, this place is just so darn disgusting that I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And I'm thinking about giving away all of my interests and all my chips or whatever else that we use to play in this game. Because I'll tell you this much, I don't think I'd ever want to do this again. Not ever in a million years. Not for anything. Because of everything that I've experienced. I told them, and this was like, 15 years ago, when they were saying, what do you want? And I was like, to leave. I said, the only thing that ever would have made any of this, what I had experienced, and that was 15 years ago, worth it would be the grand entrance into heaven where they could say, yay, you're here, and now you don't have to worry about all those evil bastards that have been after you your entire life. And now you can finally relax and be at peace and yay, or whatever heaven is. But it would be without them. I've said before, if I showed up in heaven and my family was there, I'd know I didn't make it. I hadn't gotten to the right place. Because obviously, and they don't want to end up where I'm going to be anyway. Because the way I see it is, I'm owed a great debt. And they don't want to be near me. They want to be on the other side of the world, sending me payments. Is what I. This, and of course, I am being facetious, but again, my God would never. My God is not a hateful God. He loves the light, and I am light. I'm a light man, so I know He loves me, and I know He wouldn't disrespect me purposefully, nor would He be hateful and say, well, now you have to work with these people and be nice to them and all this stuff. It's like, but, you know, and yeah, I understand, you know, if you're way above it all and you know, I understand that, yes, it's possible and I could do it, but why? Why would that be a thing? There wouldn't be any need for that. They can do their work and work up their debts and or do their advancing to, you know, go through their lessons or their therapy or whatever it is without me being privy to any of it. I don't see, the way I look at it is you're trying awfully hard to be forgotten. Everything that has been done was not to be memorable, except in the worst ways, but it was to prove that no, there was no love there, no respect either. In other words, there was nothing there for me to love or respect. Because if it doesn't love or respect me, how can I love or respect it? I mean, yes, in an abstract fashion. I show that all the time, but not in a personal way. I mean, I'm nice and even, um, oh, well, more than nice, way more than nice. To some people I know have actually wished me great harm. But for me to take them on, that's a whole different story. That's a no. To be nice to them, be forgiving, merciful, and this, and even helpful to my enemies, I can do that. So long as they're all on the outside. They're not getting into my house. Yeah, we can set up a program. We can we can have a course there that they can run several times and before they go for the big test, you know, to upgrade into real person, not the Evil Dead anymore, something like that. Which is probably that tank where Willem Dafoe goes to be subjected to blast after blast of direct sunshine. Because, you know, it heals. Sunshine heals. It makes sunshine, it makes Superman all better. Just makes him way better. And they said, well, why did he yell and act like he was in pain whenever he was subjected to the healing rays of the sun? It was burning out all the infections and bad stuff. It was it was a big event, is what it was. But of course, with the vampires, they catch on fire, they ignite. Oh no, that's not good because, as you well know, a lot of fire is destructive. But if you watch that movie, what is it? It's not Daylighters, it's Daybreakers, maybe, or something. I don't know. But it's Willem Dafoe, and there's several other good actors in it. Yeah, but I think the theory's sound. You subject them enough times to the healing, cleansing rays of the sun, right? And while they may ignite and they may get real hot and very uncomfortable and feel very bad like they're burning up, they're being cleansed. They're being made free of the curse that's upon them, the disease that they carry. And they can make greatest progress in that whenever they're trying to do that, when they're conscious of it, and when they're doing things like, I renounce hatred, I renounce wrath, I renounce witchcraft, I renounce magic, I renounce the devil, I renounce the darkness. You know, when you're an active participant in your own spiritual healing, it's when it works. That's why Jesus says, you know, you have to come to him. He wants you to be voluntary. He doesn't want to come in and just trick you into ending up with him, because what would that get him? You know. Now the other guys, they don't care if whatever, is just as long as they got you. You know what I'm saying? Surely to God, there's people out there of you that on the other side that listen to this, that understand that you are on the other side and that you have to get away from them. Otherwise, they will drag you. You are not going to be a god over the ones that have been here as long as I've been around. It doesn't matter what they've told you. You're a god, you're a goddess. Oh, you're so beautiful and powerful, and you're an infinite being. No, you're not. I truly don't believe that you're infinite. I believe the hells of fire burn hot enough to destroy both body and soul. And it's one of the reasons why I finally decided on the fact that he is a good and merciful God. That he wouldn't torture people endlessly forever and ever for no damned reason whatsoever. However, I will say this, Satan probably has a reason to do so. Whenever I look at some of the people on there, and I know that they're witches, and I know that they've gone this way, and they're not trying to reform. They think that they're gods and goddesses, and I think, you're food, and you don't have any idea that's what you are, that you're being primed to be food for Satan. To climb upstairs to be with Jesus is not easy, but you better start now. You want to be a part of the day, or do you want to be the night? Because in the night, there's a lot of people that's been there a long, long time. And they're just as unscrupulous and unfeeling as the python that's eyeing you, that would want to swallow you and digest you over a period of a week or so. You know? It has no remorse, no feelings. Do you think the darkness itself, that which God has made so much stuff, do you think that it has feelings and emotions like you? Do you think it loves like you? Or does it see you as cattle? Again, I am day. The light is with me. I love the light. So therefore, I love the God that made the light. I love the white people. They're good to me. And I know that they're good for God. And I, of course, love the blue folks because they're cool. Hey, man, Geddy Lee told you in Subdivisions, be cool or be cast out. But these boys that wrote that 2112 album revealed way more about reality than most people, want to believe. And I know it's not the happiest thing. The truth of our reality, I know, is not the happiest thing for an awful lot of people. I'm wondering if I won't be severely disappointed, but I've been told that I'm going to be very happy with the results of this little excursion that we've made. And the people I feel bad about having possibly lost will actually be there. They might not be looking exactly like they were in their most famous form, but they'll be there. And that's good. In other words, we'll get to go and go to our little heaven. I don't know if we're trying to make something along the way or what, but I do know that, hey, you know what? I do have an awful lot to say. And and they should be afraid because, as they well know, while all kinds of people could say the same things that I would say, it would not have the same effect. It certainly wouldn't have the same effect. Whereas people have believed the lies told to them. Whenever I tell them the truth, they'll believe me. They'll be like, it's the truth. I don't know why, but they'll believe me. If I speak the truth to people, they'll know I'm telling them the truth. That's the way that's going to go. And they'll want it. People want the truth. They're tired of all this darkness game. Um, and you know what? I love you. If you love me and you're not the evil, if you're the day and you sincerely love me, I love you. I love you so much. And I'm going to. And I want to make sure that I can do whatever I can to make sure that you're happy and pleased whenever all this is over. Just to be grateful and thankful to you for being sincere and loyal. And that's the truth of it. I'm always wanting to pay my debts. And it's true, like they said, if I say I'm going to do something, I normally will do it. Even if it takes me a long time to get to it, I'll get it done. However, if you say I'm supposed to be getting something done, I don't know anything about that, and you do everything you can to make sure that I don't get it done, and you say I was supposed to be doing it for you, well, then you're probably going to go to hell. And or die a whole lot of different ways along the way, but you're not going to sit with me and play those games. I've had way more than enough of them. Every little mind game, all the emotional games and psychological games, I've seen it all, as far as I know. And it's like I said, what do I want? To go up, to leave. And like I said, preferably without a need of return. But in my mind, what that means is I'm leaving in such a way that I've done well. I don't have to come back and take heads to make up for my losses or anything like that. But definitely we do want to be making our way out successfully and well and being the winner, as the book says we're supposed to be. And that be an easy path. We certainly do pray that it's going to go that way. And because we've been told again and again and again, after you've suffered a little while, or 20 years or 30 years or whatever they've done to us, then you're going to be free. And I am made free. Free of all that is the darkness. Free of all that would hold me down. Free, free, free. Free bird. Free to fly high. And so we shall. And we will honor our gifts. And we will honor the white people. We will honor the sky. We will honor our Father in heaven. And we will remind people of just how easy a choice it is to make, regardless of whether or not you have the right names or not. Because it's a choice between the light and the dark. Are you for the light? Are you for the kingdom of light and life? Or are you for the kingdom of darkness that comes with that eternal death? Doom, destruction, sorrow, despair. I mean, if you look at horror movies, you'll find, they've changed it recently probably, but up until, 2015 or something, you'd find that the main baddie, right, in the horror movies all the time, like especially if it's a spiritual entity, the evil mother or nun or this or that that's out looking to steal children or whatever, I don't know, but you'll always find that they're very black, in other words, dark, angry, anger, oh my gosh, the anger and or sorrow is what those entities are permeated in. They'll go from sorrow to great rage. But there's no happiness in there. Pick the kingdom of light if you like to love others and be loved. If you like to, if you like people laughing and for the right reasons and cheering each other on and supporting each other, that's the kingdom you want to choose. Otherwise, you're choosing the kingdom of jackals and hyenas, whom shall throw you under the bus, or just simply see you fall and go, there's lunch, boys, let's get it. And that's your ending. And so you lived to feed the evil. No, I'm glad. Hey, you know what? I don't believe that I should have suffered anywhere near as much as I did. I don't believe that I am deserved of any of that. I certainly wasn't deserved of these convoluted, evil, dark, devious, dastardly manipulations and plans that they had done either. No, I don't believe I deserved any of that. But I'm glad I'm not them. I am glad I am not them, because I don't think that they feel love. Will I end with the great love of my life? I don't care anything about that so long as I end with God, our Father in heaven, because He is the great love of my life. The light is the great love of our lives. That, okay. Yeah, I've got lots to say, lots to preach, still lots to pray. And we'll start learning how to present it better, and maybe, do some editing and stuff. We're feeling better. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the boost. And I'm very happy to hear again that this is continuing, that we will continue to climb a little higher every day. And I praise the heavens and all that's helping to lift me up a few more steps every day to keep this progress going in that direction. We continue up, raising in vibration, raising in elevation. And yeah, okay, I'm going to just get off here, because otherwise there's another 3 videos I can make. So yeah, I'm going to practice on a couple things. I saw another video, it's like, get ready to move. And I'm thinking, I actually am going to clean up a couple areas here so I can start staging stuff in case we actually do move. The cardiac patient's doing a lot better. Their oxygen's up. And I was talking to him the other day, and I was telling him, I said, what I was hoping I was going to be able to do before I had to leave. And they know, I told them, I think before I came back, that I wasn't going to be able to stay. And even when I first got here, I thought I was only going to be here 3 months or something. But it was funny. They were saying, or you could decide to just retire with me and stay here. And I thought, well, that's a sweet offer. But of course, there's work to be done. Our Father has work for me to do and things to accomplish. And like I said, I knew that before I came here. And so, but hopefully everything will work out. We'll have those streams of income coming in soon. And by the time we're fixed up and there's a target to shoot at or drive to or whatever, we'll be geared up and ready to go. God bless you and God love you. Each and every one of you for helping me. I pray heaven loves all those that sincerely love me. And anyone on my team that's, dedicated, then I pray heaven loves them and takes away from them any kind of harmful problems they may have, so that their life is improved and they're tapped on the head by heaven saying, you're confirmed. Amen. In the name of the Prince of Peace, our Father who art in heaven, amen.